Hello, my name is Theodoros. I'm an undergraduate student in computer science. This is the presentation of my final year project, which took many hours of dedication and hard work to be done. It is called Bridges and is basically the recreation of Hashi puzzles. It contains three difficulties, and the main goal for the game's completion is to draw a series of bridges. This is the executable the user needs to have in order to play the game. Moving on to the main reason I decided to implement that as a final year project is because I wanted to get more in depth on the game development part, and as a first ever game, I didn't want to implement something way too complex, mainly due to the lack of knowledge I had. So I figured out I should create a puzzle game. The software doesn't have any issues that need to be solved, although it didn't get implemented with the best way possible, code-wise. It works completely fine, but some future work that will be added into the project is to allow the user to cross off bridges that meet islands that meet their bridges quota and add more difficulty so the flow of the game goes on. It isn't targeted for any companies or workers. The person who will be benefited the most is me for getting my first ever experience to follow something I wanted for a while. So let's move on and have a run through the game to show you how it's being played. First, we've got the rules and the instructions of the game. So by clicking between two islands enables you to draw bridges. One click equals to one bridge, two clicks equals to two bridges, three clicks removes them. The goal is to connect all the islands by drawing a series of bridges. When the puzzle is completed, a message pops up and the timer stops. The rules are simple. Bridges must begin and end at distinct islands traveling in a straight line. Bridges must not cross any other bridges or islands. Bridges may only run orthogonally. At most, two bridges connect a pair of islands. The number of bridges connected to each island must match the number on that island. The bridges must connect the islands into a single connected group. I'll have a run through easy mode so you can get a better understanding on how the game is being played. As you can see, the timer starts as the user enters the difficulty, and there are islands rendered into the map as circles. Each island has one number on them that represents the bridges that cross them. So this island has the number 2. It means two bridges cross it. It might be two from here, or 1 and 1. Now I'll just solve the puzzle so you get the idea. As you can see, the puzzle is being solved now. The message pops up for the user and the timer stops, indicating the time it took the user to complete the puzzle. If the user wishes to restart the puzzle and play it again, they just press this button here, the restart puzzle, and everything runs again the same. Now we'll move on to the medium mode. Same thing happens with the timer, but in medium and hard mode, there are some things with the islands here. So the game, in order to draw bridges, it gets the user's mouse click coordinates and checks if it is between a pair of islands, which I forgot to mention before. If it's in between, let's say, if I click here random on map, it won't draw anything. But if I click here, which is in between a set of a pair of two islands, it will draw a bridge. In medium or hard, there are a few mouse positions that lead to more than as a pair of two islands. Let's say here, this position here, which gets the coordinates for this pair and this pair. If I press here, it will normally draw bridges to the both of the pairs. But the game is built in a way that because the bridges are not meant to cross each other, since they are not allowed, so the game checks if there are any other bridges drawn, and if not, it just draws a bridge for one pair, and in order to draw a bridge from another pair, you just have to. So now you see, if I click here, it doesn't allow me to draw bridges to that pair. So in order to draw to that pair, I have to remove these and then click somewhere else. And it just simply draws and doesn't allow me to draw bridges to the other one as well. So now I'll just solve the puzzle for you. As you can see, the puzzle is being solved. The message pops up and the timer stops. The same goes with the easy mode. If the player wants to redo the puzzle, they just simply press the button here and the puzzle is being restarted. Now we'll have a run through hard mode as well, which is way much harder than medium and easy mode. Same goes here as well. As you can see, there are a few islands, a few coordinates that of the mouse that are in between two two pairs of two islands, and the same rule indicates here as well. A bridge can't be drawn between two pairs, so they just check the coordinates, they draw one bridge, and if you want to draw a bridge to the other one, you just simply change your mouse position. Now I'll solve the hard mode puzzle for you. And as you can see, hard mode is solved. The timer stops again, the message pops up. Of course, it doesn't take this less time in order to solve this puzzle. It's just that I have the answers right here, so this video won't run out of time. But yeah, that's basically the whole idea of the game. It's basically mainly based for entertaining people, and yeah, to make people have fun playing it. So this is the presentation. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.